Welcome to today's Explainer. We're diving into something that is quite literally changing the entire landscape of digital creation. Picture this. You're generating a hyper-realistic, completely cinematic scene. Maybe a crew that's been out at sea, sailing for 40 days straight, finally approaching this mysterious, foggy shore. You get stunning resolution, perfectly smooth motion, and get this, even incredibly realistic background sound design. Sounds like it would cost an absolute fortune, right? Well, today, we're unlocking 3 completely free, totally open source AI tools that can do exactly that. No hidden limits, no sneaky watermarks, just pure, unlimited creative firepower. Okay, let's dive into this. If you've ever played around with an AI video or image generator, you already know the absolute massive headache of what we call the fake free AI trap. You know the drill, right? You spend 20 minutes tweaking the absolute perfect prompt, and boom, you're slammed with a paywall. A giant ugly watermark across your creation, or that super annoying pop-up saying you've run out of your 3 daily credits. So frustrating. But today, we are leaving all those subscriptions and credit limits in the dust. The material we're unpacking today is all about true free AI. We're talking tools you can run right on your laptop, your PC, or even just your phone. They're open source, they give you unlimited generations, and you can download every single thing you make directly. So, here's our roadmap for this explainer. First, we'll look at the fake free trap. Then, count down our top tools. Tool number 3, Qwen 3.5 Plus. Tool number 2, Hugging Face. And finally, our absolute favorite at the number 1 spot, Meta AI. After that, we'll cover the next steps for creators.
Starting off with part 1, the fake free AI trap. Before we even touch these tools, we've got to do a quick credibility check. Look, the internet is absolutely flooded right now with these so-called AI gurus who, let's be honest, just copy and paste stuff from chatbots without ever actually testing the tools themselves. And that just leads creators right back into those fake free traps we just talked about. That's exactly why I want to highlight this quote from our source material today. The creator sharing these tools says, "Right now, my team and I are running 7 AI-based channels, generating thousands of dollars online." This is absolutely crucial. This isn't just some theoretical fluff. This creator has 8 solid years of YouTube experience under their belt, growing actual channels and working with real clients. They're handing over the exact, battle-tested tools they personally use every single day. So you can trust that the value in this explainer is the real deal.
Moving right along to part 2. Tool number 3, Qwen 3.5 Plus.
Let's kick off this countdown with Qwen 3.5 Plus. I absolutely love starting with this one because it's such a perfect foundational tool to get your feet wet. It's super basic to jump into, but man, it really packs a punch for everyday creators. When you open it up and log in, you're going to notice the interface feels very familiar. It's basically a mirror of ChatGPT, which makes it incredibly intuitive to use right off the bat. But here is the real game changer. This is an open source alternative that hands you pro-level features for completely free. While other platforms try to lock you down, Qwen lets you seamlessly generate text, images, and videos all in one single place. It even lets you bypass those annoying typical restrictions by letting you attach files directly into the chat interface. No weird workarounds needed.
Let's walk through exactly how simple this workflow actually is. Step 1, you just log into Qwen Chat. Step 2, type in your prompt. For example, our source uses a super basic prompt, a cat walking on a road. Boom, the AI generates your image. But step 3 is where the real magic happens. Right there on the screen, you just click a button to convert that newly generated image straight into a video. And the results are wild. The movement is buttery smooth, the animation is basically flawless, and get this, it even generates perfectly matched background sound to go with it. Then, step 4, you just hit download and save it directly to your computer. 0 credits required. How cool is that?
All right, on to part 3. Tool number 2, Hugging Face.
Okay, so Qwen was a fantastic start, and I know you're probably itching to see what took the number 1 spot, but we are gonna pivot enthusiastically for a second to tool number 2, because this one, it takes the complexity, the scale, and the sheer possibilities of what you can build entirely up a notch. Hugging Face isn't just a single generator, not at all. It is a massive AI marketplace. The source material literally calls it a treasure box, and honestly, they hit the nail right on the head. And this brilliantly illustrates what Hugging Face is all about. It's this vast, completely open ecosystem where brilliant developers from all over the globe just freely share their custom tools. When you log in and click on the Spaces tab, you are literally popping the lid off that treasure box.
Once you're inside, the options are just wonderfully overwhelming. It's like a candy store for creators. You'll find tools for image generation, video generation, language translation, 3D modeling, text analysis, code generation, voice cloning, image upscalers, even music generators. It's literally everything you could possibly think of, all hosted in one place. It's wild. But to keep us from getting completely distracted by all the shiny objects today, we're going to zero in specifically on the video generation spaces available in this ecosystem.
Now, a quick heads up, because it's an open developer space, some of the experimental tools in there can be a tiny bit finicky, but the vast majority work like an absolute charm. Let's trace the exact workflow for a highly recommended space called LTX Video Turbo. First, navigate to Spaces. Second, open LTX Video Turbo. Third, you'll see this awesome image-to-video option where you simply upload your starting image. Fourth, type in your prompt describing exactly what you want to see happen. The source uses this example. She is smiling while reading a paper. And finally, step 5, just generate and download. And yes, I'll say it again, absolutely no credit system, no daily limits, and 0 hidden restrictions.
But here's a super crucial point you need to remember. Your prompt is your steering wheel. Our source shared this really funny little anomaly that popped up during their test. Because they included the word paper in that prompt, she is smiling while reading a paper, the AI actually animated the paper flipping wildly around while the subject just sat there smiling. It's hilarious, but it's a really great reminder that AI takes you extremely literally. Giving these tools a crystal clear, accurate, and highly precise prompt is absolutely key to getting the exact, flawless results you're looking for.
Which brings us to part 4. Tool number 1, Meta AI. We have officially arrived at the climax of today's explainer. This is it, the absolute favorite, the undisputed most powerful tool on our entire list. It is lightning fast, it's incredibly advanced, and yes, it is 100% free. But right off the bat, we need to clear up a massive misconception. When we say Meta AI, we're talking about their highly advanced standalone generation platform. Do not, I repeat, do not confuse this with that basic little Meta AI chatbot you've probably seen popping up inside your WhatsApp or Instagram. Yes, same parent company, obviously, but this dedicated website platform is basically a totally different beast. It grants you vastly more advanced, rapid creation features than that simple chat integration ever could. The speed on this thing is truly staggering. You log into the Meta AI website and instantly you can see all the crazy stuff the community is building. You just click Create, pick your image type and ratio, and drop in your prompt. It generates your image in a flash, and the quality is absolutely stunning. But here is the real superpower of this platform. Right there on your generated image, there's just a simple button that says Animate. You click it, and in mere moments, it takes your static image and breathes life into it, turning it into an incredibly smooth, dynamic video that you can download right then and there. It's rapid, it's totally unlimited, and you guessed it, completely credit-free.
Now, what's really interesting about this next feature is that it's a total game changer, yet most people completely overlook it entirely. It's called the Extend feature. Okay, so let's say your first prompt generates a gorgeous 5-second video, but your narrative needs to be a little longer. Instead of starting over, you just open that generated video, look over to the right side of the screen, and click Extend. The AI doesn't just lazily loop your clip. No, it literally analyzes the very last frame of your 5-second video and smoothly continues the narrative action all the way out to 8 seconds. It extends the scene seamlessly without breaking the animation or dropping the quality at all. If you're trying to build longer form sequences, this feature is basically pure gold.
Finally, part 5, next steps for creators.
So, just to recap, we've covered Qwen 3.5+, we've cracked open the Hugging Face treasure box, and we've unleashed the absolute powerhouse that is Meta AI. Together, these give you completely free, totally unlimited firepower to crank out high-quality content across YouTube, TikTok, Shorts, whether you need vertical, horizontal, or square formats. But once you've got the tools down, you hit the next big hurdle, scale. Now that you actually know how to bypass all those fake free traps and generate unlimited media, how do you scale it up so you're not sitting at your computer for 10 hours a day? Well, as our source promised, the ultimate next step in content creation is bulk automation. So I'm going to leave you with this one provocative question to ponder. Are you ready to learn how to automate 200 images with a single click? Because mastering that level of 100% free automation is exactly the secret sauce creators use to effortlessly